Howdy, Lee. Nice to meet you. My name is Allison. What a unique request you have sent through. So as you can see, I'm not at the mall or an animal shelter. I'm in my humble little office slash studio space. You're right. Yes, I am an actor. I started acting when I was very young, but the reason we're not out on an outing is because I'm also a mental health coach. So I'm actually in between seeing clients today. And I'm also a musician. So what I'm going to do for you is take you through my sweet gear collection. Ready? Buckle up. Guitars first. So, each one of my guitars has a name, has a story, has like occupies a special role in the collection. This right here, this is a Gretsch Streamliner 2655, I think. Junior size, although you'd never know it, no junior sound. I saw this guitar hanging on a wall at Regent Sounds, I believe, in London. I fell in love with it, and when I got back to the States, I found a bargain on Reverb. It's awesome, it's very haunted, and I play a lot of my French goth pop live using this little buddy. This beast back here, this hard, steady rocker is a Rosemary. Oh my gosh, she's so heavy. This is an authentic Gibson SG Modern with burst bucker pickups and gold hardware. I went to Chicago last summer to see my oldest friend get married. I went to the Chicago Music Exchange specifically looking for what my birthday treat would be, and it was here. So last year I treated myself to an SG. This little buddy right here, it's a Sterling Albert Lee with P90 pickups. This was a freebie. I am an Ernie Ball artist, and the good people at Sterling sent me this lovely little Albert Lee, and I love it. I recommend it to people who are just getting started, who feel like they have small hands and would have a difficult time trying to, get their fingers around difficult chords. This guitar is great. This little sweetie right here, this one-of-a-kind Telecaster, was in fact not made by Fender. It was made by a luthier in Toronto who happened to be a driver on the television show that I was working on in Toronto when I was 18 to 23 years old. This one is named Julia, and it is, like I said, it's one of a kind. It was handmade by a luthier. It is so beautiful to play, and I love it a whole lot. This Big Bertha back here, this is Blondie. This is a Guild Manhattan. Soap bar pickups there. Beautiful proprietary tremolo. I bought this one at a Burger King in Kennesaw, Georgia. No, I will not elaborate. Acoustic electric Taylor right here. Pardon the buzz. Sometimes you just need a good old utility in the mix. And now, my all-time fave, the Ernie Ball St. Vincent Signature Goldie with gold foil pickups, the fastest neck you've ever known, an inverted headstock, or reverse, I should say, not inverted. It's the best. Pedal board. All right. This guy has taken quite a bit of maintenance. I was never really a pedal girly. I got started on acoustic guitar, so it's been only recently that I've started to build up a rig that does what I need it to do. So, most boring part, a tuner. It's just a regular old tuner. I've had that thing for 10 years. It's falling apart, but it still works great. This thing, this monster, is the Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein Annihilator pedal, which creates a low octave and a boost. And honestly, it sounds like it came straight from the depths of hell. I haven't really decided how I'm going to incorporate this. Compression, chorus, flange. This is a phaser. It's a very finicky pedal, but when it does work, whoo, she's a beauty. Honestly, probably my favorite pedal in my chain. This is the 10 years pedal. By 10 years is a decade. That is a reference to the PV Decade amp, and this is basically an amp in a box. It is a powerhouse tone machine. Distortion, every chain must have it. Canyon Echo, we love. Oh, and a 2-in-1 Strymon reverb plus tremolo. It's outfitted. Finally, the sound's all got to come out of something, right? So that's what this Orange Crush Pro is for. 2 channels, dirty and clean. Honestly, this thing sounds so good by itself, you kind of almost don't need the pedals, but where's the fun in that? So, I'm tuned up. Totally dry, clean signal, no pedals engaged. This is just the guitar on the neck pickup going into the orange amp on, it's the dirty channel, but there's like not, the gain is low because I have neighbors. Okay, let's get the compression going. It's minimal, but you can hear it. How about the chorus? Interesting. I'm gonna add the flange on top of that. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna take those 2 off. Now we're just at compression and phase. Ooh, interesting, swirly. Here's my favorite one. That's the 10 years pedal. Distortion. Won't be needing that. For what I'm gonna play you. Delay. Spacey. Take that off. Now here's reverb and tremolo at the same time on a relatively middle setting. Hear that tremolo going in and out. I'm gonna take the tremolo off, maybe add the 10 years back on. So now we're just at compression, the normal saturation on the 10 years pedal, and a reverb. Let's see. It's way more than I need. Probably gonna get rid of that section. Okay, why did I show you the pedals? Because I'm gonna show you how I use them. I play in a band sometimes called Seven Horse. They rock, especially if you like the Rolling Stones. We do a song together called Hippies on Acid, which is about exactly what the title suggests. Mostly I play chords, I play rhythm on it. Tone right now is a little cleaner than I would normally do, but this is just to give you an example of how these things come into play. The last time we played it, Joey, the guitar player, said, "Allison, I want you to play the solo." So that's when these pedals come in. Right now, the tone is just the compressor, a conservative amount of reverb, and it's going through the dirty channel of the orange amp with just the gain kind of about midway. Still nothing crazy, just like enough to put a tiny bit of grit on it. So I'm gonna take you from the bridge into the solo and hope that I can still hear the track over the solo screen. All right, here we go. Hippies on acid. There you have it, Lee. That's the long and short of my gear collection and how I use it. I've got a client to see, but I hope you've enjoyed this truly nerdy exploration of pedals and axes and cables. Take good care of yourself and, oh yeah, party on.